And now for the news in detail. Wishing a happy new year, President Rajapaksa has invited everyone to dedicate themselves to build a prosperous nation.
We have brought peace to our motherland. In this new year, let us resolve to achieve prosperity. Wish you a happy new year and a bright future. May the noble Triple Gem bless you.
The President in his message further said that everyone should be determined to make Sri Lanka a prominent country in Southeast Asia by achieving development objectives with the commencement of a new decade today. He also says that the country should be grateful to the members of the security forces and their families who made the supreme sacrifice for the victory of the nation. Prime Minister Ratnasiri Wickramanayake in his New Year message says Sri Lanka has entered the year 2010 with a positive mindset by defeating 3 decades of terrorism. He pointed out that the environment has now been created to move forward as a nation, overcoming all challenges. Prime Minister Wickramanayake reminded that it is the duty of all citizens to actively get involved in development activities to mold a disciplined and just society in a prosperous country. President Rajapaksa assumed duties for the new year amidst the blessings of the Mahasangha. The President, who arrived at the Presidential Secretariat this morning, secured the blessings of the Mahasangha for his New Year program targeted at ushering in peace and prosperity to the country. During a meeting with the staff, the President emphasized the national responsibility vested in them for the new year. The President opined that all of them are tasked with the responsibility of developing the country. The attention of the entire nation is directed at the Presidential Secretariat. As such, he told the staff that they should discharge their duties, giving an example to all other state establishments and the entire country. Chief incumbent of the Sunetra Devi Pirivena in Papiliana, the Venerable Madagoda Abeyatissa Thera delivered a special anushasana. The main ceremony related to the launch of work in all public institutions for the new year was organized under the patronage of Secretary to the President Lalit Weeratunga today at the precincts of the Presidential Secretariat. The public employees delivered a solemn pledge to maintain a people's-friendly public service. Defense Secretary Gotabaya Rajapaksa and heads of many state establishments were present. You're watching Prime News, and still here at home, the entire nation saying goodbye to 2009 celebrated the dawn of 2010, wishing peace and prosperity to the motherland, now totally liberated from the terrorists, and a peaceful environment created due to the prudent leadership of the President. Minister Rohit Bovolagama has revealed that investigations are continuing with regard to the assets of KP. The minister said that the opposition leader was claiming that the government was interfering and preventing in getting back the assets of the LTTE. His main intention is to prevent the efforts of the government to secure these assets. But the foreign minister pointed out that the government has already mooted a strategy to secure the assets of the outfit. Sri Lanka's economy should grow by more than 6% in 2010 as the end of the long civil war boosts investor confidence. This is the view of Central Bank Governor Ajit Nivad Cabral.
In an interview with Reuters today, he said this year will be an year of consolidation and of growth. The takeoff points would be tourism, transportation, fisheries, agriculture and services. They will see clear growth potential. The central bank governor was confident that a 6% plus growth is very manageable. The central bank and the International Monetary Fund have predicted the economy would grow 3.5% in 2009, its lowest pace in 8 years. Mr. Cabral also said the central bank would aim to keep inflation contained at around 5% this year, even as economic growth picks up. He said Sri Lanka would continue to cautiously rebuild reserves in 2010, even as the economy enjoys a growing pace dividend following the end of war. Mr. Cabral said the central bank has now diversified the reserves in other major currencies as well. He emphasized that foreign direct investment of $1 billion and around $3.5 billion of remittances have been targeted in 2010 to boost foreign inflows into the $40 billion economy.
The hauled LTTE ship Princess Chrysanta is attracting large crowds. It is on display in the Gold City for the public. The ship is on display as an attraction of the Galle Season 2009 exhibition. It is anchored at the new jetty in the Galle harbour, along with the Sri Lanka Navy ship SLNS Sayura, which escorted the LTTE ship from an undisclosed location. The display of the LTTE ship has been extended until tomorrow. According to the Navy, the SLNS Sayura is Sri Lanka Navy's largest offshore petrol vessel, which is tasked with deep-sea surveillance both within Sri Lanka's exclusive economic zone and beyond. It took part in the maritime operations conducted by the Navy to destroy the LTTE's floating warehouses, which were engaged in arms smuggling for the terror outfit. Upcountry People's Front leader and Community Development and Social Inequity Minister P. Chandrasekaran has passed away. He was 52.
The minister died at a private hospital in Colombo this morning. He was in hospital following a brief illness. Mr. Chandrasekaran, who entered politics in 1974, representing the Ceylon Workers' Congress, was elected to the Lindula Urban Council in 1982. The minister, who represented the Nuwara District Development Council and Nuwara Local Council, later formed the Upcountry People's Front to represent the Tamil population of the plantation sector. Chandrasekaran was arrested in 1990 and was elected to the Central Provincial Council in 1993 while in custody. In 1994, he entered Parliament and decided to support United People's Front government. Thereafter, he held various portfolios. Meanwhile, it is reported that Shanti Chandrasekaran has been appointed the new leader of the Upcountry People's Front following the demise of Mr. Chandrasekaran.